Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's an early morning one. It's like 6 in the morning here. It's literally 6 in the morning right now. I'm still up because of that guy. And that guy is up all night. But I want to do a video, and this is the first video I've ever done other than the intro video to my YouTube channel that is specifically for YouTube. I'm being real careful here. I'm not going to swear in the first 30 seconds, but believe me, there will be swearing. Because the topic I have in hand, a topic I have in mind is the 2024 presidential election. Oh, man, what are we doing, folks? It's been more than 30 seconds. I can now swear. Okay, cool. I'm going to say it. What the fuck are we doing? Honest to God. You've got the sitting president of the United States who's 81 years old, can't remember, he barely knows his own name at this point. And he's going to run for re-election. Great. Just great. You were a good man, Joe Biden, at one time. You used to be. 30 years ago, you were a great president. 20 maybe. Even 10. But not now. No. And I've come around on you a little bit, and I'm going to vote for you in November, because I think. Because the other guy. Oh, the other guy. Oh, shit, the other guy. That guy. Yeah, that guy. Donald John Trump. Former president. I'm sorry to say. He was once our president. Somehow. Don't know how he got there. Because half the country hates him. Still does. They hate Biden too, but still. Donald John Trump. Uh, what is your deal, dude? You just you're slipping cognitively too, just as the president is. And we should go into that. I actually should go into that because the president is clearly slipping based on the debate. Which is a huge story, right? The debate. That debate. Oh God, the debate. He killed healthcare. Oh God, I wanted to like you so much, sir, Mr. President. But and I gotta vote for you because you're the better alternative of the two that I have to choose from. But it's just, what the hell? Is this real? Is this where we got? Is this what we got? These two people is all. Please, at least one of you step down and let somebody else take over. Kamala, Nikki Haley on the other side, Chris Christie, somebody. Just anything. Just not this. Not a rematch. A rematch of an election in which, when they ran the last time, they were the two oldest people to ever run then. And still, now, it's ridiculous. You know? What the fuck are we doing, America? Honest to God. Just come on. I don't. I know when you're the president, you want to run for election. I get it. You want to be the sitting president and get your automatic nomination, which you got. But there's still time, Joe. There's still Joe. Sorry, I'm not. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. That was real informal, and I apologize. There's time, Mr. President. You can step down. You can step down. And you can let the process work itself out. It's going to be a fight at the convention, probably. I'm guessing you guys will work it so Kamala wins. Kamala Harris, the vice president. But, or you could just let the convention play out. It'd be a brokered convention. Boy, would it be brokered. There would be people instantly. Oh my God, there'd be so many campaigns that would just sprout up. And then Mr. Trump, who himself, you yourself, dude, have cognitive issues too. You have more than once claimed you're running against Barack Obama. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're not all there either, buddy. Neither one of you are there, and you are an authoritarian. Fuck. Project 21. You're backing off from that, aren't you? I've read. Yo, now, no, that wasn't what I was gonna do. No. What's that on me? I don't even know what that is. Bullshit. You planned it. You and Steve Bannon planned it. Project 2025. We're gonna start arresting people the minute we get into office, like probably Joe Biden, probably Hillary. You're gonna arrest people. What you're gonna do? That scares the shit out of me. We do not need that kind of thing in this country. We don't need a right-wing dictatorship in this country. We do not. We don't need a left-wing one either, which we're not going to get with Biden, because Biden's not that guy. Because that's why I'm going to vote for Biden, because at least he's more acceptable to me. He's more he's more, he's more of a people person, so to speak. You, on the other hand, are going to go on a vengeance tour if you get elected. No, we can't have that. This country cannot have that. It's just, I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might be a short one. It might be just a short rant on politics. Sign off and upload it tomorrow or something. But yeah, it's a little controversial. It's for YouTube though, and so I'm, I don't know, I'm not doing anything controversial on it. But I'm gonna say some things. I hope. God. Oh my God. Just how did we get here? Just going back to work 2020. How do we get to this point where we have a geriatric in the White House who, while he means well, and I do believe Joe Biden means well, he is a good man, I think. I do think that. Why I'll vote for him in November. I have to vote for somebody. I'm going to vote for him. He's a good man, but he's an old man. It's so obvious he's slipping. Just obvious. The problem is, it's not like the other guy's any better. Donald Trump, man, like I said, at least twice that I've heard, has talked about 2020 as being Barack Obama. Really? Are you that dense? What? What, sir? What from President Trump? What? You think you're running against Obama? To him, he is. I think. I think it's just a generic thing that he's just everything in the Democratic Party that's bad is Obama, and so he goes there. That's where he goes. He doesn't think about Biden or Hillary or whatever. It's definitely Obama. It's Obama's fault. Everything bad is Obama's fault because Obama ripped him at that dinner when he was president and pissed Trump off, and that's why Trump ran and then won. Shit. God help us. It's just what the hell? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just ranting now. You, both of you, need to step down. Brit. See, there's this thing. I know Trump got his sentencing for that hush money trial pushed back. Of course he did, because he's immune now. But man, prison would do you well. You need a little bit of time in prison, guy. You need to learn what it's like on the other side. And then we don't have to deal with you anymore, and you won't be president. And that's really cool. Mr. Biden, though, President Biden, I admire you. I know what you went through. I know how you lost your first wife, a child, in an accident back in 1972. I know that. You've had a hell of a thing. And you've been a pretty good senator, vice president, now president. You've had your presidency hasn't been that bad, to be fair. I mean, it's been okay, but you're clearly cognitively declining. Okay, sir, please step down. Please do. Just step down. If you have to anoint Kamala Harris as your appointed replacement, which I don't know if legally you can do that, but if I'm sure the party will get behind you if you do this, and they'll grease the skids for her. You know, please do it. Just anybody but you. And I think you're a good man. I just, you just no. Imagine what you're gonna be like in 3 years. No, you have the nuclear codes, man. Oh, no, this can't happen. God help us. It cannot. It's like Jon Stewart said it about this election. Is this real? Is this real? I mean, are we living this? Are we really living this? He's right. Just, sir, just step down. Do it. Do it with grace. You're a good man. I know you are. I actually like you. But you're too fucking old cognitively. I'm not saying you're too fucking old. My mother's older than you, and she has more cognitive ability than you do. To be fair, she's not. Everyone's different, of course. There are guys like Bernie Sanders is still just going out there, man. He's like 90, isn't he? And he's like, yeah, he's still, waxing poetic and all that. Not a big Bernie fan, but I gotta admire the guy. Frankly, he'd be the next candidate. But yeah, it's just wow. I mean, I want to get at least 20 here. We're at 12, 13 minutes now. But I want to do a YouTube political diatribe that is acceptable to YouTube. Isn't that weird? I know how to plot my videos. I can't just go off on a rant on Donald Trump. Believe me, I could. Oh, I've done it before. There are videos out there of me that I just destroy him. But I gotta temper that a bit for YouTube. And part of the way I'm tempering that here is that I rip both guys. Because they both need ripping. I mean, the entire American political establishment needs ripping. I mean, how do you allow this? I realize you know the rule of law in your favor, I guess. If a guy wants to run and people will vote for him, I don't know. I feel like somebody should have gotten hold of Joe Biden and said, "Look, guy, let's not run for re-election. Step down. Let Kamala do it. Let somebody else do it. Let the other Democrats do it." And that would have been great, and I would have been one of those. And for Donald Trump, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've said it before. I'm gonna say here for YouTube. If he somehow loses this election, whoever he runs against, doesn't Joe Biden, whatever. If he somehow loses the election, I'm not gonna tell you right now. If he is still alive in 2028, he's the nominee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's the nominee. I would almost guarantee it. If he's still alive and kicking, man, and going, no matter how old he is, about 83 years old, where the fuck he is, he's their nominee. It just, Lord, man. Oh, I'm a little nervous about this thing on YouTube because it's a bit controversial. But I feel like I'm ripping both people a little bit. Although I'm less hard on Biden to be fair, but because he's the one guy in this race that does have some compassion for other people. He's not a narcissistic fuck, so to speak. Oh man, I just it's so it's so hard being an American citizen right now, and this is what we got to deal with. This is going to be our choices in November, and why? Why? A weird thing that I'm mad about. They robbed me of the simple joy of whichever party's out of power. In this case, the Republican Party does their New Hampshire primary and Iowa caucus and everything. You know, I always love that. I'm a political wonk, and that didn't happen this year because both parties were solid. It just doesn't feel like a political election year, except for the fact that there is one, and we got these goddamn these people. One that means well versus one that means well. It's gonna suck. I think. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I might cut this short here a little bit because it's just a brief one there. It's YouTube now, so I gotta be shorter, I guess. I mean, I know this is not a good video to introduce myself with. I mean, I put our videos up on my YouTube channel, but those were pre-recorded from way earlier, and I didn't know it was gonna be on YouTube. This one I do, and so, you know, if you agree with me in some way, hit like, please. And I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. If you can, it's no big deal. But thank you for even watching. And I am at a very early time for me out.